Jennifer Lopez is open to getting married again. The Marry Me star, who was previously wed to Oyani Noah, Chris Judd and Mark Anthony, reunited with her former fiancé Ben Affleck earlier this year, and she admitted she will always believe in happily ever after. "I don't know, yeah, I guess. You know me, I'm a romantic. I always have been. I've been married a few times. Yeah, I still believe in happily ever after, for sure, 100%, she said on The Today Show. The 52-year-old singer and actress, who has 13-year-old twins Em and Max, called off her engagement to Alex Rodriguez earlier this year, but she isn't ashamed of her romantic history and is really proud of where she is today. She said, "If you can't laugh at yourself and just take it as it comes, I just don't think about those things. I feel like I'm a human being like everybody else. I've had my ups and downs, I've made mistakes, and am really proud of where I've come to in my life and who I am as a person, as a mom, and as an actor and as an artist. So yeah, it's okay, everybody's got that." Meanwhile, Ben recently admitted he is in awe of the Jenny from the Block hitmaker. He gushed, "All I can tell you is that I have seen firsthand the difference representation makes, because I have seen, over and over and over and over, women of color approach Jennifer and tell her what her example as a strong woman and a woman succeeding and demanding her fair share in the business world means to them." Ben, who previously dated Jennifer between 2002 and 2004, thinks the chart-topping star has inspired a huge number of Americans. He said, "Jennifer has inspired a massive group of people to feel they have a seat at the table in this country. That is an effect few people throughout history have had, one I will never know and one I can only stand by and admire with respect." This comes the day after the trailer for her romantic comedy Marry Me dropped on Thursday. The 52-year-old crooner was seen all dolled up in a glamorous silver gown as Kat Valdez, who is ready to wed her singer-boyfriend Bastian, played by Maluma, on stage in front of their fans to their hit song entitled Marry Me. But when the diva learned minutes before the streamed wedding, which is supposed to be watched by 20 million people, that her fiancé has cheated on her with her assistant, she goes out on stage anyhow and randomly tells math teacher Charlie Gilbert, Wilson, that she will marry him instead. "They say if you want something different, you have to do something different," she says to the crowd as she tells Owen that she wants to marry him. Wilson's teacher is not familiar with Lopez's chart-topping Songbird and is not sure what to make of being chosen to be her husband. But he walks up on stage anyhow. And when the blonde-haired average Joe is asked by glitzy Lopez, who seems to be in a daze from shock, if he wants to marry her on the spot, no questions asked, he for some reason says, "Okay." The two are pronounced man and wife, then kiss on the lips. After that she runs into Maluma outside the concert hall and he asks Owen if he is a fan. He says no, he was not, until that day. The next day her male advisor tells her to end the marriage to the math geek, but she says no, she wants to stay married. "I don't want to be the punchline," she says. Lopez is seen in a black outfit doing yoga in a high-rise building with her hair back. Her logic is that if she stays married she won't look like a fool. So she asks Owen's character to go along with their impromptu wedding and go on dates with her. Wilson's bumbling everyman agrees, and they are seen getting along as they go out on the town. On the red carpet with flashbulbs going off, He freezes like a deer in headlights and she reassures him he will be fine. Later he is seen being chased by the paparazzi as his pal, played by Sarah Silverman, fends them off with a fire extinguisher. Along the way, Lopez and Owen form a bond as they get to know each other over Chinese food and a trip to the Wonder Wheel at Coney Island. They become buddies as they chat on the phone. At one point he says "Call me if you're lonely," and she is seen calling him from her limo admitting she really is lonely. He invites her to the full-school semi-formal dance at the school he works at and she shows up, even singing for the students, which touches teacher Owen's heart. By the end of the trailer we seen them at 6 weeks into their marriage. The two have clearly fallen in love and are ready to take their marriage seriously as she goes in for a kiss on the lips. Can two people from such different worlds bridge the gulf between them and build a place where they both belong? The synopsis asks. Marry Me will be released on Valentine's Day in 2022.